In the words of Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Pranam and a very good morning to one and all. I, Chetna Patnaik, JMFC Rairangpur, take this immense honor to welcome everyone present here to this prestigious ceremony marking a significant milestone in the careers of our newest civil judges. Today's ceremony is one of solemnity and importance as we gather not only to celebrate the valedictory ceremony of the new judges, but also to witness the swearing-in process that binds them to the highest standards of impartiality, integrity, and justice. Before we proceed with the ceremony, we take a moment to acknowledge the distinguished guests we are privileged to have amongst us today. We are honored to have with us Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, whose presence has added immense value and significance to this ceremony. His leadership, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to the judiciary are an inspiration to us all, and we most respectfully look forward to His Lordship's guidance that shall surely motivate our newly appointed civil judges as they step into their vital roles. We are also privileged to have with us the Honorable Judges of the High Court of Orissa, who have honored us with their valuable presence here today. I would also like to extend my immense gratitude to the former judges of the Honorable High Court of Orissa who have joined us today for the valedictory ceremony of the 54 Civil Judges Junior Division on Probation of the batch of 2022. My lords, our heads bow down in gratitude for your lordship's kind and gracious presence on this dignified occasion. I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone present here, the esteemed Registrar General and officers of the Registry of the Honorable High Court of Orissa, the Honorable District and Sessions Judge CUTTACK, the esteemed Deputy Solicitor General, Government of India, the respected Member Secretary and officers of the Orissa State Legal Services Authority CUTTACK, the respected Director and members of the Directorate of the Odisha Judicial Academy CUTTACK, the respected resource persons, officials of the National Informatics Center, members of the print and electronic media, distinguished guests, respected seniors, esteemed colleagues, and most importantly, the 54 Civil Judges Junior Division on Probation of the 2022 batch who have successfully completed their one-year induction training at the Odisha Judicial Academy CUTTACK and their proud and honored families. This program is also being live-streamed in the YouTube channel of the Honorable High Court of Orissa, where we are virtually joined by judicial officers and others from across the state. I would now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, to kindly adorn the dais, and I would also request the respected Registrar General, High Court of Orissa, to kindly conduct His Lordship to the dais. I would now humbly request Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly adorn the dais, and I would request respected Registrar Vigilance, High Court of Orissa, to kindly conduct His Lordship to the dais. I would now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Radhakrishna Patnaik, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly adorn the dais, and I would request the respected Member Secretary, Orissa State Legal Services Authority, to kindly conduct His Lordship to the dais. I would now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly adorn the dais, and I would request the respected Director, Odisha Judicial Academy, CUTTACK, to kindly conduct His Lordship to the dais. I would now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Ananda Chandra Behera, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee to kindly adorn the dais, and I would request the respected Registrar Inspection, High Court of Orissa to kindly conduct his Lordship to the dais. As a mark of our immense and heartfelt gratitude and respect for the gracious presence of the esteemed dignitaries amongst us, may I now request Ms. Sushrita Mishra to kindly present a sapling to His Lordship Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy. Thank you. May I now request Ms. S.R. Toshali to kindly present a sapling to His Lordship Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee. May I now request Ms. Nilisha Patnaik to kindly present a sapling to His Lordship Honorable Shri Justice Radhakrishna Patnaik, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee. May I now request Ms. Jasaswini Mahapatra to kindly present a sapling to His Lordship Honorable Shri Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee. May I now request Ms. Suchintita Das to kindly present a sapling to His Lordship Honorable Shri Justice Ananda Chandra Behera, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee. With that expression of gratitude, may I now seek permission of the Honorable Chair to kindly declare the event open. Thank you, Your Lordship. The event is now declared open. As it is now time for us to formally commence the event, I would like to request all the dignitaries on and off the dais and the participating audience to kindly rise as a mark of respect for the rendition of the state song Bonde Utkala Janani, penned by Kanta Kabi Lakshmikanta Mahapatra. Thank you, everyone. Today, we gather here to celebrate the culmination of the hard work, dedication, and commitment of the 54 civil judges on probation of the 2022 batch to upholding the principles of justice. It is a day to honor their achievements and to formally recognize their transition into the esteemed judicial fraternity. We are extremely privileged and honored to have with us today a distinguished member of the judiciary, a person whose wisdom, leadership, and dedication to justice have inspired many. It is with great honor and respect that I humbly request Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly address the gathering and present the welcome address. My Lord, please.
Good morning, everyone. Respected the Chief Justice of Odisha High Court, Sri Harish Tandon, Justice Harish Tandon. Respected Chairman and Member of the Judicial Academy. Of course, he is not there because of some bereavement in the family. And all the training committee members, my fellow brother and sister judges, respected former judges of this High Court, the trainee officers and their parents, the director, assistant director of Odisha Judicial Academy, Registrar General of the High Court and other judicial officers of the High Court, all the officials from the registry, learned additional, DSGI, district judge and other judicial officers of CUTTACK Justice, and distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen present here. I consider it to be a great privilege to welcome to all the dignitaries and who have made it convenient to attend this graduating function for the trainee officers. It is with the highest regard that we thank you, the Patron-in-Chief, for his presence and his unwavering support to the Judicial Academy and all the works we undertake here. His presence has been essential in making this event a success, and we are thrilled to have his presence here, and we are obliged to His Lordship for his wonderful company. My young friends, at the very outset, I extend a warm welcome to all of you, and wish you all a very happy and prosperous career as judicial officers. Congratulations on being valedictorian. It is my pleasure to welcome trainee officers, their parents, family members, director and additional director of this Judicial Academy. Every one of you has made an impact on the successful completion of the training of these young officers. 1 year ago, your parents drove into the OJA CUTTACK, dropped you off, helped you get settled, and then turned around and drove back out the gates. It was an extraordinary sacrifice for them. They drove down the trail of tears back an emptier and lonelier house. And today there is a smile in their face and pride in their hearts on your achievement. But this morning, it is not just about you, it is also about them. So I hope you will stand up and turn around and give them a great round of applause, please. Till recently, thank you so much, because of them only you are here. Please have a seat. Till recently, for one reason or the other, the attention to the judicial education has been not so satisfactory. Now, a lot of emphasis has been given on judicial education, especially the training the young minds. On the guidance of the National Judicial Academy, we have improved a lot in devising the curriculum, including a lot of aspects, but still a lot of things are to be done, because we are far behind the LBS or some like other administrative institution training. So our training is, we need to have more and more practical training than classroom training. Of course, in the new areas like the environmental law, intellectual property right law, cyber laws, arbitration law, and the more important recently, this very important area is the subaltern law. All these areas need special attention, and you need to learn more and more about these things in future. The role of judiciary in the change scenario has become more complex and diverse. Judging now and judging in earlier years has been a lot of change. The traditional function assigned to the judiciary has changed a lot. So we have to, the kind of disputes earlier used to handle were totally different from what we are doing today. So in the change scenario, we have to equip ourselves with a new skill of different branches of law. And Judicial Academy plays a very vital role in imbibing those skills and imparting those skills. And I must congratulate all our former judges who have been mentoring to you regularly, and they will continue to mentor with their the vast knowledge. The very important aspect, as I was telling you, especially the practical aspect. Now, Supreme Court is now in season of the matter. About the 3 years practice is mandatory for the judicial officers before they join the judicial service. Of course, we have to wait the decision. But in my view, instead of 3 years practice, these current things should go. But 2 years mandatory training program must be there. But like what is going on here is 1 year. So that 2 years, I'm sure 1 year more practical training will definitely help you enhancing your skill better than anything else. So one great philosopher, Socrates, said, "The unexamined life is not worth living. From time to time in the years to come, I hope you will be treated unfairly, so that you will come to know the value of justice. I hope that you will suffer betrayal, because that will teach you the importance of loyalty. Sorry to say, but I hope you will be lonely from time to time, so that you don't take friends for granted. I wish you bad luck again from time to time, so that you will be conscious of the role of chance in life and understand that your success is not completely deserved, and that the failure of your fellow friends is not completely deserved either. And when you lose, as you will from time to time, I hope every now and then your opponent will gloat over your failure. It is a way for you to understand the importance of sportsmanship. I hope you will be ignored, so that you know the importance of listening to others. And I hope you will have just enough pain to learn compassion. Whether I wish these things or not, they are going to happen. And whether you benefit from them or not will depend upon your ability to see the message in your misfortune. There is no substitute for hard work. There is no substitute for organizing a comprehensive training program like this, what we are doing today. The lordships of the Supreme Court in All India Judges case, All India Judges Association and others versus Union of India, 1992 Supreme Court, 165, have laid emphasis on the need for an in-service institute for judicial training like the present one, to update the efficiency of the judicial officers. In subsequent decision also, in All India Judges Association case, in 2002, the Supreme Court again emphasized on the importance of training for the fresh recruitee like you, and there should be a more comprehensive and more practical oriented training. And that also emphasized the training for 2 years. And now still we are in that 1 year training system. The prime objective of the training is to impart learning mainly on 4 themes, basically improving your knowledge and skill, your change in your attitude, and also your ethical learning. Knowledge regarding the laws, both procedural as well as substantial, skills of the court craft, application of laws to resolve the problems, judgment writing, court management, attitude of impartiality, then sensitivity to the human problems, confidence building, and credibility, and ethics, which are the central point of encouraging the young minds through these programs. Also, there is a very important aspect of integrity and conduct in the courtroom, and outside the courtroom is also very important. We have given you one handbook. I hope everybody has gone through that handbook, how ethics and how your conduct in public and inside the courtroom to be shown, everything is there in that book. Please do remember that is a Bible for you. Okay? A process, one of the most important aspect, what I think is very important, when I hear, I forget. When I see, I remember. When I do, I understand. So this last one is very important for you. So the more you do, the more you will understand. The people of the country to whom we hold our hope of justice, being administered by the combined efforts of judges as well as the lawyers, must strengthen that faith as so that if they come to the court, the injustice should not be there, and you are the first interface with the public. So your sensitivity is very, very important to the people's problem. In this connect, I would like to quote Lord Dublin. He says, the prestige of the judiciary and their reputation for stark impartiality is not at the disposal of any government. It is an asset that belongs to the whole nation. Our all good wishes are with you, and I always cherish that you people do well and prove you as a successful judicial officers. At the end, I must read a lyric from the Bob Dylan. In the title is Forever Young. May God bless you and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do your others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder in the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always joyful. May your song always be sung. And may you stay forever young. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for that very sincere and warm welcome address. Before we move ahead with this program, I would humbly take a moment to stand before you with great pride and joy as we take a significant step towards enhancing the efficiency and accessibility of judicial training by launching the new official website of the Odisha Judicial Academy, a platform that will serve as a valuable resource for all current and future members of the judiciary in our state. This newly designed web portal of the Odisha Judicial Academy aims at creating a more connected, transparent, and efficient judicial system which will house resources, information, and training materials essential for the professional development of judicial officers. May I now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, to kindly launch the new web portal of the Odisha Judicial Academy. My Lord, please. Thank you very much, Your Lordship. With the launch of the new web portal, may I now seek permission of the Honorable Chair to play the teaser of the new web portal, and may I also seek His Lordship's kind permission to allow the 54 civil judges on probation of the 2022 batch to prepare for the flag procession. Thank you very much, Your Lordship. I would now first request the 54 civil judges on probation of the 2022 batch to kindly proceed and prepare for the flag procession. I would also request the technical team to now kindly play the teaser, which shall guide us through the features and functioning of the new official website.
Welcome to the new web portal of the Odisha Judicial Academy. One can visit this web portal by using the URL address oja.odisha.gov.in. This newly designed web portal is user-friendly, responsive, bilingual, and most importantly is based on content management system. Besides that, it is a dynamic website with security audit compliance and SSL implementation facility. The striking feature of this newly developed web portal is that it mainly focuses on easy access for all having bilingual form, that is, English and Oriya. A visitor can have a glimpse of visualizing the photos of latest programs of the Academy by simply clicking on latest programs displayed in the home page. This web portal also facilitates the visitors to have the details of informations and photos of latest programs conducted at the 5 regional judicial academies on a separate regional judicial academy menu shown in the home page. In the home page, important announcements are shown for the public. This website also contains the facility of self-assessment quiz evaluation module for the visitors by one-time registration. For such registration, one has to submit his details such as name, email ID, phone number and designation. On successful completion of registration, one page will open with the option to start the test. Then, one can access himself by giving answers to 10 numbers of questions within 10 minutes, which will show the result in a pie chart form with correct answers. This web portal also facilitates the trainees to register themselves on the training registration menu shown in the home page of the web portal. The judicial officers can register themselves for the upcoming training program for which they have been nominated by providing the details in the registration page, and it will generate one OTP which leads to successful registration for the upcoming trainings at Odisha Judicial Academy. The new website of the Academy provides the web links of some important organizations such as Honorable Supreme Court of India, Honorable High Court of Orissa, National Judicial Academy, Odisha State Legal Services Authority, etc., so that a visitor may visit the website of such organizations directly by clicking on the relevant link. It also provides links to the visitors for accessing the latest judgments of Honorable Supreme Court, judgments of Honorable High Court of Orissa in English and Oriya by clicking the provided links. A visitor to the website can gather an overall idea about the organogram, infrastructure, facilities, publications, etc. of the Odisha Judicial Academy by clicking on the concerned option in the menu in the home page. Thank you for watching this.
Thank you very much. The launch of the new web portal is a significant transformation which would not have been possible without the unwavering support and expertise of the National Informatics Center. Their dedicated and tireless efforts in developing and implementing this website have been invaluable, and on behalf of the Odisha Judicial Academy, CUTTACK, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to their entire team for their hard work, commitment and professionalism in bringing this project to fruition. The collaboration between the Odisha Judiciary and the NIC exemplifies the power of technology in streamlining and modernizing judicial processes. This platform will not only enhance the functioning of the Odisha Judicial Academy, but will also improve the overall efficiency of the judiciary in our state. Once again, I extend my sincere thanks to the DDG and other officials of the NIC for their invaluable contribution to this project. Thank you. As we gather here today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our newly recruited civil judges, we are about to witness a ceremonial moment that embodies the honor and responsibility entrusted to them. The flag procession is a symbolic gesture representing the values of justice, fairness, and integrity that each judge will uphold throughout their careers. It is a proud moment that marks their formal entry into the judiciary. As they proceed, they carry with them the ideals of the legal profession and the sacred duty to uphold justice for all. I am now honored to call upon the 54 Civil Judges Junior Division of the 2022 batch to kindly begin with the flag procession. Today marks a significant milestone in the careers of our newest civil judges as they make a solemn promise to uphold the Constitution of India and to deliver justice impartially and fairly. And as we celebrate this milestone, I take this humble opportunity to request Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, to kindly administer oath to the 54 Civil Judges Junior Division of the batch of 2022. My Lord, please.
I,
Thank you, Your Lordship. As quoted by Voltaire, with great power comes great responsibility. This oath signifies the trust that people place in the judiciary and the responsibility that comes with it. This oath shall be a reminder to each of us that delivering justice is not just a profession, but is a sacred duty that is to be carried out with the highest of morals and ethical standards. As we move on with the program, I would humbly request the Civil Judges Junior Division of the 2022 batch to kindly take their respective seats. Thank you. May I now humbly request the beacon of justice, Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, to kindly address the gathering and enlighten us with his wealth of wisdom and experience. My Lord, please.
Good morning to all of you. Dr. Justice S.K. Panigrahi, Honorable Justice R.K. Patnaik, Justice A.K. Mohapatro, Justice Anando Chandra Behera, the members of the Odisha Judicial Academy and the Training Committee, all the formal judges who were always showing us a path in achieving the goal which they set at that point of time, being present. All the other honorable judges of, now I can proudly say, my High Court, the Deputy Solicitor General for Odisha, the officers of the High Court Registry, the Director and the officers of the Judicial Academy, the Member Secretary and the officers of the OSLSA, the Training Judicial Officers, NIC officials, the parents of the trainee judicial officers, welcome to this program. This is really a very momentous occasion to be a part of this, I would say, a very ceremonial journey of the Odisha Judicial Academy. And within a very short period of time, this is really a proud moment for me to be a part of this ceremony, and a very unique thing which I see here. And I really applaud and compliment all the seniors who have introduced this system, that the administration of oath is done in a common ceremony like this. I have been a part of the judicial system of the another state, where all the judicial officers, after completing the training programs, which now, as Justice Panigrahi said, in a first All India High Court judges case, is now a mandatory. The respective oaths are given to the judicial officers by the district judges where they are posted. It is not like the one which I have witnessed, and I really feel myself to be proud to be a part of this journey of the Odisha Judicial Academy and the Odisha Judicial System. I am not a very good orator, nor a very good speaker, but I speak from my heart and my mind, because what I believe is that once you speak from your heart and a mind, it connects the heart and the mind of a people. To be a judicial officer is not a routine job or a profession like any corporate world is witnessing. It is something which is a very noble and very, I would say, responsible job, which does not depend upon the working hours. The tireless working in a journey of dispensation of justice is one of the arduous tasks which I believe is should ingrain in every judicial officer. And the dispensation of justice must be ensured in a fair manner. As commonly said, if my memory does not betray me, the first time the judgment in R versus Sussex the common law principles that was set is the justice not only to be done, but to be seen to be done. And that journey of justice to be done and seen to be done has really traveled several decades and is still impressed by our Indian judicial system. The conduct, the behavior, the skill, the tool of tackling the matters, deciding the matters, are very important in every judicial system. You may think that what you are doing is the correct way of dispensation of justice or deciding the case in a proper manner. But your behavior and the conduct in the court also plays a very integral part in such journey. So be patient, be resilient, be calm, and then decide whatever the problems or the case that comes to you in a more open mind, in a more judicial way, upholding the law, upholding the system. A judicial officer, in my personal view, is first a human, is a human. And every human must possess one that is a humane. He must have the humaneness, humane. The extra E has to be remembered. It talks about the etiquette of the court. It talks about the ethical values of the system. It talks about the empathy. All this has to be there in the judicial officer's mind and the heart, as the seeker of the justice must not leave with a sense of sorrow, with a sense of dissatisfaction, with a sense of injustice having imparted. So that is why I feel that three things every judicial officers, or I would say the person who pursue the judicial, profession, has to have three important things in them. One is the passion. You should be passionate about your work. You should be passionate about the judicial system. You have to be passionate about this particular, job. You have to be passionate as a judge. Unless you have a passion, you cannot justify what you endeavor to do in your life and what is expected from the section of the society. The second principle I always believe should inhere in every judicial officer is the dedication. Mere passion will not do. One may be passionate about a particular job, but he's not so dedicated. His endeavor is not up to the mark. I think that would not bring the real justice, nor would discharge your solemn duty which you are expected to do. The third one is the inquisitiveness, the zeal to learn every time. Nobody can say that I know everything and everything in the life. This inquisitiveness must there in every judicial officer to know what is happening and why it is happening. So I always believe in two words. One is that why, and the second one is how. Why this problem, why this law has been introduced, if you try to understand is, then how the justice system would continue, that you will be able to learn. So this why and how should not be lost in your heart. You are beginning a new era of your life. As Justice Panigrahi told, that the real credit should go to your parents, your family members, as they used to drove you to the Judicial Academy and then take you back, obviously providing a very sumptuous food thereafter, which every parents do to their children. So their sacrifices must be remembered, and you should definitely keep their hopes high, not only in your conduct, in your dispensations, but also your onerous duty towards them in their life. So the equilibrium is required to be created in the different facets of the life. Second thing which I always believe is the ecosystem of the judicial fraternity is also required. The calmness in mind, the mental health is also very important. There's no denial that the entire country is really combating with the menace of the accumulation of the huge number of the cases in the docket of the courts. That creates an indirect, I would say, the stress in the mind of a judicial officers who always eye for a disposal than the deciding of the case in a proper manner. So mental health is also very important. And I was just going into the curriculums which the Judicial Academy have set for all the new trainees or the judicial officers. I think some of the physical activities and the yoga and the meditation is also included there. And I really compliment all the members of the Judicial Academy, even the honorable judges who are really mentoring them in doing and discharging their duties, that they have included this. They have taken pain of this mental health to be taken care of. This is worth, I would say, the praise to them. And I wish the Judicial Academy must organize many other orientation programs, refresher programs to all the judicial officers to make them aware of the changes which are coming in the law, the changes which really comes because of the several decisions of the different high courts and also the Supreme Court of India. And that should not be a one-time exercise. It should be a recurring feature, so that every judicial officer is getting acclimatized with the changes and the nuances of the law which is now coming up. So this is my request to all the members of the Judicial Academy to think about it in future. Very unique thing which I find is that we launched a web portal of the Judicial Academy. I was interacting with Justice Panigrahi, obviously sitting by my side. So that what is the necessity of this this web portal of the Judicial Academy to be launched? I can understand that access to justice is a very important role, and I find that a repository of all the judgments of the Supreme Court and the collation of all the judgments of the Supreme Court and the High Courts are also there on the website. Anybody can go and get an access to it. But so far as the quiz is concerned, that was a very unique feature which I noticed. I was told that every judicial officers can participate in that particular quiz in an AI mode. I was told that any judicial officers who think that let me test my knowledge and the ability, so he can go and he can counter the AI that whether I am correct in all the questions which you put to me. This is a very unique thing, but do not get complacent if you get 100 out of 100. That's only the one time you have beaten the AI, but it does not mean that the AI will spare you. He will beat you in the next time. So don't get complacent. It's a very unique thing. You should go there. That's a lot of questions that put to you that enhances your knowledge. It will definitely help you in future for dispensation of the justice. And I wish all the best for all the trainee, the officers who will be adorning the bench, I think, from tomorrow in their respective districts. So all the best for your future. May God help you to excel yourself in this journey, and dispensation of justice being the hallmark, that should always be in you, in your future. Thank you, and again, congratulations to all of you for this.
Thank you very much, Your Lordship, for that very insightful address. Your words have undoubtedly enriched our gathering and have provided invaluable insights and guidance to everyone present here. We are now at the most anticipated and joyous moments of the ceremony, the recognition of our newest civil judges. Their dedication, hard work, and commitment have earned them a place of honor in the judiciary, and now it's time to celebrate their achievements. It is with great pride that I now humbly invite Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, to kindly present the certificates and mementos to the Meritorious Civil Judges Junior Division of the batch of 2022. I would also request the 54 civil judges to kindly come up to the dais when their names are called to receive their tokens of appreciation. Miss Sushrita Mishra. Miss Nilisha Patnaik. Miss Rani Ranjita Patnaik. Miss Lopamudra Acharya. Miss Harshita Mishra. I would request the audience to kindly clap for the meritorious students. Miss Pragya Suman Mahapatra. Miss S.R. Toshali. Shri Satyajit Pani. Shri Lolitendu Debota. Miss Jigyasa Panda. Miss Subhashri Somyakanti Pradhan. Miss Rojalini Das. Miss Subhasmita Subhadarshini Patra. Shri Spandan Patnaik. Thank you very much, Your Lordship. May I now humbly request Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly distribute the certificates and mementos to the civil judges of the 2022 batch. Shri Badri Narayan Biswal, Badrinath Biswal. Miss Madhushraba Mahanti. Miss Suchintita Dash. Miss Diksha Rautrai. Shri Sanket Samal. Miss Seema Agarwal. Shri Amlan Ratha. Ms. Jasaswini Mahapatra. Shri Aditya Kumar Prushti. Shri Shritam Siddhanta Padhi. Thank you very much, Your Lordship. May I now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Radhakrishna Patnaik, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee to kindly distribute the certificates and mementos to the civil judges of the 2022 batch. Ms. Narmada Pradhan. Ms. Rutuparna Das. Shri Pabitra Mohan Panda. Shri Chetan Ladha. Ms. Sudata Panigrahi. Ms. Aparna Sahu. Ms. Vaishali Bahubalendra. Shri Subhranshu Thakur. Ms. Aishwarya Mahapatra. Ms. Swati Satyanita Mishra. Thank you very much, Your Lordship. May I now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Aditya Kumar Mahapatra, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly distribute the certificates and mementos to the civil judges of the 2022 batch. Ms. Pranati Rotha. Ms. Debasmita. Ms. Deepika Bodamali. Ms. Ankita Panigrahi. Shri Ankit Devangan. Ms. Sarita Maharana. Shri Debashish Mishra. Ms. Meghna Panda. Shri Saurav Mahapatra. Ms. Orghya Rupa Mishra. Thank you very much, Your Lordship. May I now humbly request Honorable Shri Justice Ananda Chandra Behra, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly distribute the certificates and mementos to the civil judges of the 2022 batch. Ms. Ritushri Maharana. Ms. Nirali Samantray. Ms. Diksha Seth. Miss Nishtha. Shri Anshuman Rotha. Miss Sasmita Samal. Miss Smita Lakra. Shri Jangam Ishwar. Miss J. Mohini. Miss Binapani Tandi. Thank you very much, Your Lordships. As we reflect on the journey of our newly appointed civil judges, we acknowledge that this ceremony marks both an end and a new beginning. For the batch of 2022 who will be moving forward into their distinguished careers, this is the final step of their inclusion into the judiciary, a profession rooted in the highest values of integrity, impartiality, and service to the public. This ceremony also serves as a moment to express our appreciation to the various individuals who have supported these new civil judges, from mentors, resource persons, educators, families, to all those who have contributed to their growth and success. Moving ahead, as a mark of our immense and heartfelt gratitude and respect for the gracious presence of Honorable Shri Justice Harish Tandon, the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, amongst us today, may I humbly request Honorable Dr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar Panigrahi, Judge, High Court of Orissa, and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, to kindly felicitate His Lordship with a memento as a token of gratitude on behalf of the Odisha Judicial Academy, CUTTACK. Thank you very much, Your Lordships. Today we are also privileged to have with us Honorable Shri Justice Radhakrishna Patnaik, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee, who has been a pillar of our legal system, demonstrating exceptional leadership both in the courtroom and beyond. His commitment to the rule of law and upholding of justice is something that continues to guide and inspire the next generation of legal minds. In the spirit of gratitude, I would take this humble opportunity to invite Honorable Shri Justice Radhakrishna Patnaik, Judge, High Court of Orissa and Member, Judicial Academy and Training Committee to kindly express our collective appreciation to all those who were a part of and contributed to the success of this event by presenting the vote of thanks. My Lord, please.
Namaskar. A warm and graceful morning to all. Honorable Sri Justice Harish Tandon, Honorable the Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, Honorable Chairman and Honorable Judges and members of the Judicial Academy and Training Committee, Honorable Sitting and Former Judges of High Court of Orissa, esteemed guests, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the Judicial Academy and Training Committee for having given me this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks. It is a privilege to offer and to acknowledge the contributions of all who worked really hard to make this journey and celebration happen. I, on behalf of the Odisha Judicial Academy and the entire fraternity, extend our most sincere thanks to all present over here. First of all, thanks to the Almighty God for making today's event happen with a resounding success due to His blessings. Our deepest gratitude and thanks to Honorable Sri Justice Tandon, Honorable the Chief Justice and Patron-in-Chief, Odisha Judicial Academy, for His Lordship's kind presence to grace the occasion. We all are also greatly honored and enriched for the words of wisdom of His Lordship, which is certainly to motivate and inspire the young judicial officers in a long way during their judicial career. Thanks to all the honorable sitting and former judges and esteemed guests, including the respected Deputy Solicitor General of India for the state, besides the members of the bar present at this August gathering, which is again a source of inspiration and encouragement to one and all. We convey our thanks to all the respectable and honorable faculty guests and other teaching members of the Odisha Judicial Academy for their presence, who tirelessly worked hard and truly responsible in shaping the initial years of the career of the judicial officers, a contribution which is not easy to fathom and cannot really be measured in terms of value, hence would always be priceless. Thanks for your dedication, expertise and passion for teaching, which is not an easy task to manage, which have made the Academy an institution and a truly special place to learn and grow. Our deepest sense of appreciation to all the officials of the Odisha Judicial Academy for their effort in organizing the event successfully, especially thanks to the director and his entire team, without whose support the event could not have been possible. Also thanks to the Registrar General and other members of the registry who extended all-round support for the event. I am to record the words of appreciation and would like to say that we all have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very dedicated officials at the Odisha Judicial Academy and in the registry of the High Court who are well versed with their job. In fact, we are short of words for their sincere involvement and willingness to take up the responsibilities even beyond the comfort zones. Thanks to the Member Secretary, Osla, and District and Session Judge, CUTTACK, and all other judicial officers stationed at CUTTACK for their presence at this event. Our thanks to everyone who has contributed to the making of this valedictory ceremony a success. From the staff who worked behind the scene, including the ones who helped with the logistics. Your contributions have not gone unnoticed. Thank you all. Sincere gratitude goes to the parents and families of the judicial officers for your unstinting support and encouragement being instrumental in their success. Thank you for believing in them, for providing them with resources they needed, and for being their constant source of strength and inspiration. Your presence here today is a testament to your love and pride. We would say that without your support and contribution, it would not have been possible for them in achieving this excellence and success in life. Thank you for everything. Thanks to all the newly recruited civil judges who made this occasion really eventful for all of us. I would say that all of them have made this journey purposeful with their impressive performances all through. Congratulations to all on the eve of graduating from this academy. You have sincerely embraced challenges and emerged as confident and capable individuals at the end of this journey. We are incredibly proud of your accomplishments and excited to see the amazing things you all are to achieve in days to come. Your journey is also a testimony of resilience and determination, and wish you all the very best as you embark upon a new journey of life. Last but not the least, we would like to convey our thanks to the members of the print and electronic media to be present here at this ceremony to report the event. Before parting with, we would say, as you all, the civil judges, stand on the precipice of a new chapter, best wishes for a future brimming with success, joy, and the courage to make your mark in the judicial career. Thanks to all once again, and if anyone is inadvertently not mentioned by me, I sincerely tender my apology for the same. Finally, thanks to Ms. Chetna Patnaik, the presenter of this event. With these words, I would like to conclude, but before winding up, once again, I am grateful to the Judicial Academy and Training Committee for assigning me this responsibility to propose the vote of thanks. Namaste.
Thank you very much, Your Lordship, for such a thoughtful and eloquent vote of thanks. Your words have beautifully captured the spirit of today's ceremony and the significance of the journey that our new civil judges have undertaken. With that gratitude being expressed, let us all now cherish the hard work, sincerity, and commitment undertaken by the 54 civil judges who have successfully completed their induction training program today. We are confident that the knowledge, skills, and values that these new entrant judges have acquired will be applied with dedication and care as they embark on their new roles, being guided by the principles of justice, equity, and fairness. As we come to the end of this momentous occasion, I would humbly request all the dignitaries on and off the dais and the participating audience to kindly rise as a mark of respect for the rendition of the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।
Thank you, everyone. With that, we now come to an end of this valedictory ceremony. May I now seek permission of the Honorable Chair to declare the event closed? The event is now declared closed. I would humbly request the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Orissa, and the Honorable Judges of the High Court of Orissa, and the 54 civil judges who have successfully completed their induction training to kindly proceed to the Academy's portico for the group photo session, which shall be followed by lunch. I would also request all the guests and the families of the 54 civil judges of the 2022 batch to also kindly join us for lunch. Thank you. Namaskar.